Klobowski Show. I'm the Big Klobowski, and tonight we're gonna do a little education, a little educating. You know, I cut a video last time about Antifa, and you guys think I'm drunk. Well, let me tell you guys something. I don't drink before any of my shoots, and you know, I look you right in the eye, eyeball to eyeball, man to man, because I can do that. You guys can't do that. And you don't see me wearing a mask. You don't see me fluffing around, jumping around with a mask or mace or some other crap. And remember, you know I was drunk. I just don't knock the dog out of you pecker heads. You know, because if I see three persons, I'd hit the one in the middle. Knock you on your ass is what you ought to be doing. But let me tell you this too, Antifa, dude, you guys are a bunch of rich people. You think you got the big bucks, but you don't. Dude, this shirt I have on is from LL Bean. Some of you people can't even afford this shirt. You have to have this shirt. You know? Because remember this, dude, I dress better right now than you've dressed and your grandpa dresses and your great-grandma dresses, your grandpa dresses. Matter of fact, Antifa, you guys wear your grandpa and grandma's clothes. You just got to admit to it that happens. So, Antifa, don't ever say I'm drunk, because you know what, dude, I've forgotten the last 5 minutes. You guys will ever learn in a lifetime. Because you guys think you know it all, but you don't. You don't know jack because you haven't lived it. All you want to do is sit and chime about what could be or should be, how the world is, and how you're an anti-fascist. Dude, just like your little people, your groupie, the BLM, the Black Lives Matter, I'm going to address you guys too, right along with Antifa, because you guys are in the bed together, man. You guys are sleeping together in the bed, but we're you know, that happens with you guys, and I know that's happening. But BLM, I got a quick question to ask you. You know, you guys are Marxists. You know, you guys just need to speak the facts. You guys are Marxists, but you're communist. And you know, I'm going to ask you this right now, and I want you to comment on this. What black person in this country has ever done something to America to make America great again without being an agitator? Without being an agitator. Without making corruption, without burning stuff, raising hell. You know, you name me one person that's done that. Because BLM, you guys are communists, man. You guys want things your way, and if you study your presidents, that's who they are. They're Marxists. They've even said that. So you guys need to speak the facts, and then you guys praise people's lives, like old George Floyd, that holds a woman at gunpoint that's pregnant, at gunpoint. That's life. I don't care how you slice and dice. I don't care the color of skin. You know, and so you know, I'm going to show you a little excerpt in this video that I believe in.
It is very appropriate that from this cradle of the Confederacy, this very heart of the great Anglo-Saxon Southland, that today we sound the drum for freedom, as have our generation of forebears before us done time and again down through history. Let us rise to the call of freedom-loving blood that is in us and send our answer to the tyranny that clanks its chains upon the South. In the name of the greatest people that have ever trod this earth, I draw the line in the dust and toss the gauntlet before the feet of tyranny, and I say segregation now, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever.
So we can't erase history. But I believe in segregation. I believe we segregate truth from error, and we segregate righteousness from wickedness, and communism doesn't work in America. Okay? If we're communists, we're not going to be here. We've already got rid of Hitler. Well, how did Hitler die? Hitler laid in a bunker like a little wuss, and he got shot in the head in a bunker. That's how they found him. In the bunker with his hordes. I mean, well, you know, he was having a good time, but that's how they found him. So Black Lives Matter, all you guys want to do is run around, burn stuff up, raise hell, and it's not worth it. And then you represent people that kill other people, criminals. You want to justify criminal actions? I don't justify criminal actions. Again, like I've said before, when you defy authority, I don't care who you are, you deserve to be taken out. Okay? And Black Lives Matter, you guys are a joke, dude. You guys just talk the big game, and it's not even all about the black people. It's about you want to stir it right. You want to stir the crap up, right? You want to just stir it up all the time. There's no need to do that. You don't need to be an agitator. You need to step up, get informed, learn, be informed, and make it happen. Don't ride on somebody else's coattails. Don't blame the white man for your problems, because you know what? He didn't create them. And let me tell you guys this too. There ain't none of you guys that have ever been slaves. None of you. So don't ever pull that race card. And don't pull that race card. Oh, I'm a slave. You're not a slave. Your daddy wasn't a slave. Your grandpa wasn't a slave. Maybe your great-grandfather was a slave. But you weren't. So don't pull that race card. Okay? Because I believe in validation. Okay? And you can't validate that. That's writing on history. We can't repeat history. And we're not going to try to rewrite it. But that's what you guys try to do. You guys want to live in the past and history and say you're oppressed. You know you're oppressed because you don't want to step up. You want to hand it to you. You think because I'm black, I'm going to get it. You owe it to me, America. You owe it to me. Dude, America doesn't owe you jack squat, because, you know, we've all had to work hard. We all work hard every day to do it. And so when you burn, and you've even been known to burn your own people's buildings and businesses. Okay, you can't tell when you walk down the street, you know who owns that building, whether they're Asian or Caucasian or African American or black, whatever they are. But in America, in my opinion, in my mind, and I'm a genius, I'll admit it. Next to you guys, a pissant's a genius. But I'm a genius. So I'm going to tell you this right now. In America, we're all Americans. We got to get past this. We got to get past this segregation crap of I'm African American or I'm Asian American. No, we're all Americans. We're all Americans. Period. We're all Americans. You got to get to that. Okay, we gotta get back to the social stratification idea that you guys have all been informed with, and your minds are saturated and poisoned with, like a cancer in the brain. You gotta put that subculture in front of you. Well, I'm African American. I'm this. I'm that. No, you're all American. If you live in America, you're an American. Period. And so when you do that, you create the race, right? You ensue the violence. Okay, you get people wound up ties on 8-day clock because you say that crap. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, knock it off. Because, you know, if we're ever going to be one in this country, which we can be, you guys got to step up. You got to step up and make it happen. But you won't. Because, you know, you don't have the gumption, you don't have the audacity, and you don't have the motivation. Because for generations of time, what have you done? You sat on your butt for years and years, generations of time, and sipped on the system. And then you blame the white man or somebody else for all your problems. The problems came upon yourself because you made those own decisions yourself. Right? Nobody told you to sell drugs. Nobody told you to start pimping and prostituting out. Okay, that's what you decided to do. That was your choice. Okay. You make your own choices like I make my choices, I have to live with. You have to live with your choices, but you don't want to. You want to defer them to somebody else. Okay, you got a president right now that said, we want to cure racism. We can cure racism in this country. We got to get you past this mindset that you're better than somebody else or you're below somebody else. That we're all equal. Blood is red. And you know what? None of you people scare any of us true Americans, any of us patriots. Because you know what? You keep that bullshit up, I'm going to knock the piss out of you. Because you know, we're not going to stand for it. Right? We're not in 6th grade anymore. We're all little kids. We're not in kindergarten screwing around, playing with Legos. We're looking at the real world. We all got to be adults. Right? And I don't like to be an adult. A lot of people don't like to be adults. We got to be that way. Okay? And you got to make things happen on your own, because in America is the land of freedom, of choice. And you can do anything you want to do in America. You got to put your mind to it. You can't just sit on your back and go, what am I doing, Junior? What are we doing, Junior Barnes? Here, let me scratch my head. Okay? That's what a lot of people, you guys don't know which way is up. Right? All you know is you've been oppressed. You think you've been oppressed. Well, you know, I'll tell you something. If you were oppressed, you wouldn't be in the situation right now. Okay? Because the working man pays the bills. There's a lot of you people that are on public housing and different things. If it wasn't for the white man, your ass would be in the streets. Okay? You'd be in the streets. Which you're not. So you need to be grateful. Okay? You need to be grateful. You need to make this country great again. And you need to be grateful for what you have. Because a lot of people in other worlds that want to flow to this country, okay, they want to come to America for the freedom. But Black Lives Matter on TV, you scream and yell, oh, I don't want to be here. Because you're ungrateful. Okay? You're ungrateful, fatherless children is what you are. Okay? What you really need, if you're here right now, I bend over my knee, I'll give you a bass right now. I'll give you a bass until you squeal like a pig. That's what you guys all need. So remember, I'm not drinking when I cut these videos. I'm straight up. And I can look you right in the eye without a mask on, without any cover on. I got such a sexy body. I can sit here naked, but you guys aren't worthy of that. You guys aren't worthy of that. Just look at my nakedness. Look at my beautiful body. It's all American, baby, from head to toe. Because nothing's going to be better than prime time. So remember, dude, when you become prime time, then you can make it happen. But Antifa and BLM, you guys need to be educated. You guys are ignorant peckerheads. But, I should charge you for what I tell you on this video. But you know what, I don't. But, I know I'll get a response from you guys, but I hope I do. Because I want to know one of you people that's ever made America great again. Black Lives Matter and Antifa. What have you done to make America great again and not be an agitator? So you know what happens in the old school? Get your butt kicked. Get a spanking. Get the bass. That's what you guys need. You can be knocked in the ass a little bit. Get your head and your ass wired together. Or better known as you get your head and the Democrat wired together. That's how you do that. So remember, a lot of people are ungrateful. But all the rest of me peeps, my peeps that watch this video all the time, you guys all agree with me. A lot of people agree with me on that. What's going on? Because you know what? That's what we do in America. We keep America great again. We're going to make America great again forever and ever. But we're not going to do it clowning around. So like I said, you tell me one person that's made America great of an origin that's not white, and I'll comment back. That's not an agitator. Okay, you're saying, well, Martin Luther King Jr., got to tell you, he's a good man, but an agitator. You see over at Winfrey, you're smoking crack cocaine. You're smoking crack cocaine, and you're so flipping high, dude, you don't know what time of day it is. And if you don't, and you say Al Sharpton or if you say Al Sharpton, that peckerhead, dude, that's another crack smoker right there. And Reverend Jesse Jackson, that's the three crackheads. But I'm gonna tell you right now, those people I just mentioned, they're on crack cocaine. If you think they're great people, great members of society, they're not. They're not. They're agitators. Okay. All they gotta do is talk a big game, but that cranks you guys up talking a big game. But you know what? I can talk a big game too, but I don't. I walk a big game. And how do I walk? I walk one foot in front of the other, and I live my life. I'm grateful. Grateful to be an American. Grateful who I am. So remember, Antifa, I have no fear of you. And Black Lives Matter, I have no fear of you. So when I see you next time, I will stomp your ass. Deuces.